Welcome back. Now Sport, Musbah Razak is joining us. Musbah, nice to have you in the studio again.
Good afternoon, friends.
Oh, whenever the Super Eagles falter, Nigerians get angry. A demonstration of how passionate they are about football. On Thursday, the team suffered a humiliating home defeat in a World Cup qualifier in the hands of the lowly Central African Republic, who grabbed a last-minute winner right here in Lagos. Though Nigeria still leads the group on 6 points, soccer fans are outraged by the upsets. Meanwhile, another former Green Eagles player went home when ex-international Sunny Oyarekhua died on Monday, the 4th of October. Oyarekhua was a prominent member of the Green Eagles from 1971 to 1975 and the top goal scorer at the 1973 All-African Games, where the team won the gold medal for the football event. But let's set the ball rolling with the shocking defeats of the Central African Republic here in Lagos, because the person that even scored the final goal is said to be playing in French Division 4.
Come now. I think that was a sort they wanted to listen to.
Okay, let's.
Nigeria came into this game on the strength of the maximum 6 points from 2 wins in 2 games. The Super Eagles offered little going forward in the first half. Victor Osimhen took Nigeria's first shot off target in the 27th minute. After a fruitless first 45 minutes, the first half ended. Nigeria no goal, Central African Republic no goal. Taiwo Awoni came on at the start of the second half, replacing Kelechi Iheanacho for his first appearance for the Super Eagles. With rejuvenated play all through the second half, the Super Eagles could not break the defense of the Central African Republic. Then in the 90th minute, Karl Namganda broke Nigerian hearts. It is the first time the Super Eagles will lose in the 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifier. After the unthinkable loss to lowly Central African Republic, the coach of the Super Eagles has refused to hold media briefing. The journalists here at the media center have left one after the other after the coach failed to show up for the post-match conference. But some media men cornered the Eagles coach in the tunnel and forced an interview with him.
The players are very disappointed in the dressing room, still not understanding why we could lose this match. We will analyze it, we dominate it, we had the possession of the ball, we had the opportunities to score, we did not. And then very often in football, there is a counter and the opponent scores the goal. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We lost.
And maybe, sometimes in football when you don't take seriously the game because you think at the beginning you are already won, after it's tough. I think it was like this.
They go again on Sunday against the CAR in Douala, hoping to redeem themselves.
I believe we are able to win the match. It's not in Central Africa, we'll be in Cameroon on a very good pitch. We have to recover, perhaps to do some changes in the team. We missed the creativity of Alexi Wobi. We missed him so much. And Didi. So the midfield has been built for the first time.
Tomorrow we go down, myself too. And now we will see, because we have some players maybe very tired or injured, we don't know. We have one who was sent off because of problems in the muscles. We'll see. Football is a story, and that's the problem for the coaches. We are not enjoying a lot, because immediately when the referee says finish, your mind changes immediately for the next one.
But then the Eagles still lead the Group C qualifiers with 6 points. This is a disappointing performance by the Super Eagles, even by their own standards. It's unthinkable that a team as lowly as the Central African Republic, who before now have secured only 1 point in 2 games, could defeat the Super Eagles at home in Lagos. Solomon Ajiziogu, TVC News, Lagos.
So, the report still coming from Douala now that the Super Eagles they are two goals up. So that's cheering. But let's do a review of what happened at the Teslim Balogun Stadium.
Well, I would say a little bit of complacency went into the Super Eagles game. And, I think they underrated the Central African Republic players, and at the end of the day, we lost the match. And like the coach said, it happens. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. And you dominated the match and you fell to a counter-attack. So, but I was really disappointed in the Super Eagles. That's what I would say. I was really disappointed. I thought we will consolidate and win the match. It is not that, it's not about only topping the group. It's about topping the group well, because this thing is used to rate Nigerian by FIFA. Yes. And you know, the next round of qualifier is home and away basis between 10 countries. So the first 5 countries will be rated, and they will be paired with the lesser country who qualify. So this defeat has dented the rating of the Super Eagles. Don't forget that Central African Republic is ranked about 100, more than 100 below the Super Eagles. Super Eagles is just 34th position on FIFA ranking. So this is a very painful defeat.
So you outran the 2 of them.
You look at the caliber of player they brought, they paraded, and look at the players that we paraded.
There's no reason in the world for the Eagles to lose this kind of match. I think this crop of Super Eagles players disappoint the country when they are needed the most, when the country expects them. Of this world, the Cameroons of this, they don't have the players that we have.
Honestly.
Who are the extraordinary players? Who are the fantastic players in the Algerian team? Apart from Mahrez. Well, look at the players we have. Yet, these countries will be beating us. You don't see, you watch the Eagles, you don't see evidence of coaching. No cohesion, no discernible pattern. I mean, I don't know what really the problem is with General. Imagine Roa telling us that we missed this Everton player, Alexi Iwobi. We missed his playmaking skills. When did Nigeria begin to depend on a player that even finds it difficult to break into the first team of Everton?
Of his club.
I mean, it just shows that, look, the Eagles clearly need a better coach who can harness the potential that we have. Because the best team is not usually the best assemblage of players, but the best set of players who complement one another effectively to deliver the goods. That's the thing. You need a coach to harness this reach. We may not be this lucky in the next few years, because we have right now a very good crop in every position. We have capable players, but I don't see the evidence of coaching. I don't see, and even in some of the positions there are effective substitutes. Look at this, even this Taiwo that was introduced.
Taiwo Awoniyi.
You know, that's another capable scorer.
People seem to be tired of the listing of General. That it's like an average coach. There's nothing outstanding about him, and since he got there, he has not brought anything
silverware
to the table.
Yes, I will agree with those who are saying that, because when you compare the results on ground with the caliber of player we have, like Gide said, I don't think we have got the maximum result from him. We have today, I can say that Nigeria has some of the best assemblage of players in Africa. And they are still counting. We have players all over the best leagues in Europe. Every year, Wilfred Ndidi will be one of the best tacklers in the best 5 leagues in Europe. We have an Osimhen coming up, a Paul Onuachu, and a Shidera Deaka, a Franco Yeka at the Premiership. So it's only need a good coach to announce all these players. To announce the skills of this player. As it is now, General has no enduring first 11. You see some playing today, some playing next tomorrow, and if you don't have a capable and a good team that can work for each other, I think we may not qualify.
Look, let's talk about this.
It's a group that I was expecting that will win all the games.
Yes.
Now, when we start playing against the stronger teams, what are we going to do? Central African Republic is not known to have achieved anything in football in this continent.
Yes.
So, I don't think so.
There are countries that can beat us that will not particularly shock me. Madagascar, for example. If they beat us, I will not be shocked because from the 80s, from the 80s, no, they even have a richer football history than Cape Verde. Because from the 80s, even their clubs used to be very strong.
Sotema.
You know, Sotema FC of Malagasy, very strong. They came to Lagos here to beat can come beat us and won't see it as a shock. But Central African Republic, haba. And this is a country that used to be number 5 in the world. Nigeria. Yes. See how we've been going down.
Ahead of 1994 World Cup.
Yes. See how we've been going down now.
Musba, let's talk about this ex-international star footballer. That's Sunny Oyarekhua.
Sunny actually played for Nigeria between 1971 and 1976. Don't forget he was a member of the Super Eagles, the Green Eagles team to the 1976 Africa Cup of Nations, which won the bronze medal. He was as at the time he retired, the top goal scorer for Nigeria, scoring 17 goals in 28 matches, which was of a high standard. A very good footballer and somebody who has eyes for goals. He played for the police machine team. He was a policeman, so naturally he played for the police machine team, which used to be a top football team then. And he was the top goal scorer for Nigeria, the second All Africa goals when we won the gold medal, and was part of the team that went to Ethiopia in 1976. So Sonny, unfortunately, was neglected by Nigerian because I don't expect him. He rose to the position of Assistant Commissioner of Police before he retired. So I was surprised when I read in the news that he was bedridden and no help came until he died on Monday. It was so shocking. Very talented footballer. He passed on the baton to Thompson Hussein, who is he
also died recently.
Also died a few weeks before the death of Sonny. So we are losing. The way we are treating our past heroes is making. Maybe that was the reason the players nowadays don't joke with their allowances.
Don't want to sacrifice. You know,
he was said to be a member of the Green Eagles from 1971 to 1975.
Yes, I watched the opening match at that national stadium, at the national stadium here. You know, the stadium was built to host the All African Games, and Yakubu Mambo scored the first goal at that stadium. So I watched him because he had the telepathic understanding with Yakubu Mambo and Haruna Ilerika. You know, as I always say, because of our inability to keep records, if you see some of these players, if you see them in action, you know that some of the people that we are talking about today are not footballers.
Yes.
God is my witness. I'm not belittling people. If you see them, the natural skills that God gave them and the way they play. Thompson Osinye, even Odegbami, because newspapers used to describe Thompson Osinye as the best Nigerian striker of the modern era. Odegbami described him in. I was reading one of the WhatsApp groups that Segun Odegbami belongs to, and he said he had never seen a striker like Thompson Osinye, that he could shoot with either foot. Unfortunately, he did not play. He did not stay long in Nigeria before going abroad.
He only spent 2 years in the national team.
He came back for the 1980.
He came back for the 1978 All African Games in Algiers.
Yes. It was Odie that came back for the Nations Cup of 1980. I was even thinking that he would be part of that team. Unfortunately, we lost him. He had been abroad all this while, and you lost him. No effort made to immortalize him. He just treated his death like. See the way the Britons treat their players when they die. The whole of the league that week, everybody must wear black armband, and before every game they will do their 1 minute silence in his honor. In our own case, these players die, nobody talks about them, nobody tries to honor them. I mean, it's so unfair.
In terms of welfare and everything, I think we should be looking at that area, that so that if it's not because of these new generations of Eagles that played abroad are coming, they are sport pundits for TV stations now and doing one or two things, their fate would have been the same thing, but we still have some of them that are languishing.
Yes. It's so painful that the Nigerian football administrators just decide to neglect the past heroes. Somebody like Kunle Awusi died in US. Nigerian, you don't even know about it until 3 or 4 years later. Yes.
3 or 4 years later.
Yes. And this is somebody who played for Nigeria at the Nations Cup in 1976 and was named the best left winger in that competition. Look at Kunle Awusi. Look at Thompson Osinye. Look at Sunny Oyarekhua. Sunday died the Minister of Sports. Fregene. Look at Joe Eriko. All these people, they are Nigerian heroes and they died like that. Look at people like Oganjimo, Samuel Jebodi, Dele Jonathan. These are very good sportsmen.
For their country.
They won honor for Nigeria, but they died in penury. David Sezande is now destitute in Benin, the first Nigerian to win a world amateur boxing championship. Lightweight champion. He is now working, living in penury in Benin. So we don't have any program to revive or to take care of our sporting heroes. Sunday Dare tried a little bit, and I think now he has even relaxed because in recent time I've not heard of any program he has done about that. I thought he should have done something. He started well. I thought he should have done something about this Sunny Oyarekhua case. Because it was well documented.
Thank you for your insights, and thank you, BK. We have to go. It will just start like an hour, 2 hours before you know it. It's 2 hours. Well, thank you for joining us.